Hey guys, Firo880 in part 4 of the restoration of the 1976 Chrysler Carvel. And boy, I tell you what, I'm sorry I couldn't film what happened a couple days ago. It was pretty intense. I got the transom out and let me show you what I found. So this was the temporary fix that the other person tried to put on there over the rotted transom. And the hardest part that I had was he actually had this thing screwed in with wood screws to part of the transom that was, if you would call it, still good. I was able to get the actual transom, the original piece for the transom, out with one yank. This was the only thing that was left, and I mean, of course it's shot because it's the original piece. But wow, it was pretty intense, pretty neat as well. And of course, it's as thick as I had expected. I still got to get everything trimmed as far all the way down to the floor, and plus I've got to get the flooring out. And of course, trim the sides over here. It's not too bad. It actually went a lot easier than I had expected. I had expected to be 2 weeks out from what I got done yesterday. So I'm ahead of schedule, but there again too, I don't even have a schedule because this is going to take so long, but it's an excellent start. Really excellent start. While I was doing all this, I was able to get the raw intake pump rebuilt. I rebuilt this myself. I cleaned it up with a wire wheel, and I've got new shaft seals or bushings. Well, actually they're seals, not bushings. But I've got new shaft seals in there along with the O-ring. I've got a new impeller in there. And I've got everything nicely cleaned up with the wire wheel brush for the drill. And that's all ready to go on to the timing cover. I cleaned the timing cover up just a little bit, but I mean, it's as best as it's going to get right now. Along with, I got the freeze plug installed. Now that I could actually show you, all I've got to do now is push it in to compress it to make it expand into place. And that should take care of the engine part. So, not too bad. It's coming along. I mean, it's going to be a long process. But if you look back at part 1, you will see a significant amount of work has been done. So this is a pretty good step of where we're at. Well, the wife is calling saying, come on home so we can go to the pool, and I believe that's not such a bad idea. 2.5 hours of work, and my worst fear is confirmed. The stringers are shot. Well, it's kind of weird how it's built. See, there's I guess that's a 2x4, and then there's a ledge right there, I guess of plywood, and then it's all fiberglassed in, but that was full of water. I don't think there's one piece of wood in here that is in good shape at all.
Look what I found.
Yep, it's that bad. So, we'll take it inch by inch at a time, and I guess I'm gonna keep going at it. It's okay, so we came back, and I used the shovel. Basically what I did was I made slits in the foam, and the foam pieces came out in large chunks. Now, I couldn't be any more happier than that. That really gave me the inspiration to continue. And believe it or not, all this foam that is removed took 15 or 20 minutes a couple of days ago. 90-ish% of the foam is out. I still got some side beams that have foam on the side. I cut a few pieces out, but those are probably the most difficult to get out. The rot goes all the way to the front of the cabin. That's bad. I'm pretty sure that can be fixed, but that is bad. I was really kind of hoping that wasn't the case. I've got to take the last remaining cabin pieces out. This piece, that piece, and that piece. Why? Because I feel they're rotted out. It's mostly rotted, so. You know what's so sad about all this? This is, well, I'll take that back. I was going to say this was probably the only piece that wasn't rotted, but rotted. Maybe that can dry out. Oh, cockroaches.
Yeah. Now you just infested the whole office building.
Well, now you can officially say it's 100% gutted out, except for the electrical, which you can see is a nice mess. I bet you some of my issues with the hornet's nest is right behind here. Now that I got some light, I can see it. There you go, folks. Hey guys, Fiero880, and I'm going to do a little voiceover recording while I am showing you the last parts of getting all the foam and the side areas out and so forth. As you can see, again, I'm not a professional boat shop, but what I used was I did a combination of my little multi-purpose oscillation tool, and I used a shovel, and I tried to use a die grinder. That wasn't that successful, but all in all, everything was finally removed, and we finally got a chance to vacuum all the old stuff out, all the remaining dust, and this is what you see is finally a complete shell ready to have the new floor put in. Even now with the cabin completely 100% gutted out, it's an excellent start. It's an excellent halfway point, if you would call it. I feel like we've really got so far ahead and have been extremely successful. Very blessed and thankful for how far we've got, because this is the first time that I've actually ever removed a floor from a boat. My son helped out a lot too. He's been very interested in helping me with doing this restoration and cleaning things up, and with the little bitty shop vac I got, we got tons and tons of dust out of the boat and stuff. So stay tuned for part 5.